Let's get one thing straight. Turning 60 doesn't mean you stop caring about style, it just means you've lived long enough to know what works, what doesn't, and which outfits should have stayed in that closet from 1987. But here's the truth. Not all clothing ages as well as you have. Some items that once felt bold or fashionable now just quietly age you. Or worse, hide the elegance you naturally carry. And while the world may try to throw every trend at you, style after 60 is about refinement, not restriction. So in this video, we're going into 10 things stylish women simply don't wear after 60, and what they wear instead. Not because they've given up on fashion, but because they've mastered it. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, something about this just doesn't work anymore, you're not alone. That's not your body. It's the outfit. And we're about to fix that. We'll talk about what to let go of, what to replace it with, and how to do it all while still feeling like yourself. Just a more elevated version. So if that sounds like your kind of conversation, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is all about helping women over 60 look and feel like their most confident, radiant selves. Now, let's open the closet and get started. Item 1. Low-rise jeans. The denim that betrays. Ah yes, the low-rise jean. Once a daring choice, now a dangerous one. Especially if you plan to sit down, bend over, or, heaven forbid, breathe. These jeans were never truly kind to anyone, but after 60, they become downright disrespectful. They cut across the widest part of the waist, exaggerate the midsection, and offer zero support where you actually need it. And worst of all, they slide. Constantly. You spend more time adjusting them than wearing them. What to wear instead? The modern, stylish woman reaches for high-rise or mid-rise jeans in soft, structured denim with a bit of stretch. Look for straight leg, wide leg, or gently tapered cuts. These give you shape without squeezing, structure without stiffness. Pair them with a tucked-in blouse or a sweater that hits just at the hip, and you've got an effortless, pulled-together look. Dignity isn't overrated, and neither is a waistband that stays where it belongs. Item 2. Outdated sensible shoes. Comfort, yes. But not at the cost of style. Now let's talk footwear, the kind that was built for comfort, but seems to have been designed by someone who gave up on aesthetics entirely. You know the type. Clunky soles, orthopedic shapes, pastel beige that blends right into the carpet. Yes, your feet deserve support. But support doesn't have to look like a gardening accident. The trouble with overly sensible shoes is that they can age your entire look by decades, no matter how modern the rest of your outfit is. They send the message, I've given up, just get me through the grocery store in one piece. What to wear instead? Look for elegant, supportive shoes with structure and subtle detail. Low block heels, sleek loafers, stylish flats, or ankle boots with cushioning soles. Today's designers are blending comfort with class. No orthopedic excuses necessary. You're walking through life with wisdom and grace. Your shoes should at least try to keep up. Item 3. Baseball caps and youthful gimmicks. Casual, not cartoonish. We all love a good casual day, errands, a walk in the park, a lazy afternoon. But when casual turns into cartoonish, it's time for a wardrobe audit. Baseball caps with slogans, glittery visors, or novelty prints that say things like, Blessed Grandma? Charming to your grandkids, perhaps, but not exactly elevating your look. These kinds of pieces lean into caricature, they say, trying to stay young instead of growing with style. And let's face it, there's a difference between playful and just plain costume. What to wear instead? Go for understated accessories that flatter your face and outfit. A wide-brimmed straw hat, a structured fedora, or a sleek beret can all offer sun protection while adding instant polish. Choose neutral tones, elegant textures, and classic shapes. It's about grace, not gimmicks. Casual should still feel intentional. You're not hiding from fashion, you're owning it, even on a grocery run. Item 4, mini skirts, a style best. Left to memory now before anyone clutches their pearls, yes, you absolutely have the right to wear whatever makes you feel fabulous. But the miniskirt? It's a garment that often flatters far less than we'd like to admit. It's not about modesty. It's about proportion, polish, and practicality. Miniskirts tend to cut the leg line in the wrong place, overexpose the knees, which, let's be honest, have their own stories to tell, and often make sitting down more of a strategy session than a simple action. Rather than looking youthful, they can actually make an outfit feel off balance, too top-heavy, too exposed, or just trying too hard. What to wear instead? Embrace knee-length or midi skirts with movement. A-line, pleated, or gently flared silhouettes are universally flattering and elegant without looking conservative. They allow freedom, lengthen the leg visually, and pair beautifully with everything from sandals to ankle boots. Confidence doesn't come from how much skin you show. It comes from knowing what flatters and letting your poise do the rest. Item 5. Outdated shoulder pads. Power dressing. That lost its power. Once upon a time, shoulder pads meant business. They gave structure, presence, and authority, and let's admit it, we all had a jacket or two that could barely fit through a doorway. But today, oversized shoulder pads don't say powerful. They say saved from 1984. They add bulk in all the wrong places, distort your natural proportions, and often make your silhouette look stiff instead of strong. And unless you're starring in a vintage soap opera or reliving your corporate glory days, they've likely overstayed their welcome. What to wear instead? Opt for modern tailoring with natural shoulder structure. Look for blazers and jackets that follow your frame, not try to rebuild it. Light padding is fine, but skip the armor. You want shape, not scaffolding. Power doesn't need padding anymore. You've got the real thing. Item 6. Oversized, boxy clothes, disappearing in fabric. We get it. Comfort is non-negotiable. But somewhere along the line, fashion convinced women over 60 that they should drown themselves in fabric to stay appropriate. Enter the oversized sweater, the shapeless tunic, the tent-like dress. These pieces are often worn with the best intentions, usually to hide something. But all they really do is hide you. Boxy clothes remove all definition. They hang off the body like they're trying to erase it, and instead of making you feel secure, they make you look like you're borrowing your husband's wardrobe. For the third day in a row. What to wear instead? Go for structured yet forgiving silhouettes. Like a well-cut blazer, a tailored wrap dress, or a knit top that skims rather than clings. You want clean lines and gentle shape. Think defined, not tight. Comfortable, but never shapeless. You're not a rectangle. You're a woman. And your clothes should know the difference. Item 5. Excessive sparkle and sequins. Shimmer isn't the same as chic. A little sparkle can lift a look. But too much, and suddenly you're reflecting light like a disco ball at a retirement party. We're talking full sequin tops, rhinestone-covered cardigans, metallic pants, pieces that scream holiday party even when it's Tuesday afternoon at the post office. The challenge with excessive shine is that it draws attention to all the wrong places, and it often cheapens an otherwise elegant outfit. It can also clash with mature skin tones, highlighting shadows instead of flattering your natural glow. What to wear instead? Choose subtle shimmer and refined textures. Think a silk scarf, a metallic threaded knit, or a blouse with delicate embellishments near the neckline. Add light-catching earrings or a polished brooch if you want a bit of dazzle without the drama. Remember, at this stage, your presence is the sparkle. The clothes should complement, not compete. And letting your poise do the rest. Item 7. Loud logos and flashy labels. Style isn't a billboard. There was a time when wearing a giant logo across your chest or handbag was seen as the height of sophistication. It shouted, "Look, I own the brand!" But today, true elegance whispers. It doesn't scream from across the room. Loud logos, overly branded bags, and shirts with glittery designer names across the front don't say stylish. They say, trying too hard. And let's face it, once you're over 60, trying too hard is no longer required. You've earned the right to be selective, subtle, and entirely in control of your look. What to wear instead? Opt for timeless, well-made pieces with clean lines and quiet luxury. A soft leather handbag with no visible logo. A tailored blouse that fits like it was made for you. Style isn't about who made it. It's about how it fits you, how it moves with you, and how confidently you wear it. A stylish woman doesn't wear a brand. She becomes one. Item 9. Matchy-matchy sets. Too perfect to be chic. There was a time when matching every single element of your outfit was considered peak sophistication. The blouse matched the shoes, which matched the bag, which somehow matched the earrings, and maybe even the nail polish. But today, too much coordination reads more department store mannequin than personal style. When everything matches too perfectly, it can feel overly staged, a little stiff, and honestly, dated. Style has moved toward intentional contrast and effortless balance, not uniformity. What to wear instead? Mix complementary tones and textures. If you're wearing a neutral outfit, add one pop of color with your bag or shoes, but not both. Or choose a statement accessory to anchor the look, while letting other elements play supporting roles. Modern style says, I put this together because I wanted to, not because it came as a set. Impeccable style isn't about matching. It's about knowing what works together and having the confidence to wear it like you meant it. Item 10. Fussy, overly detailed clothing. When more becomes too much ruffles, lace bows, beads, tassels, all on one blouse, it's not fashion. It's a full-time job. Fussy clothing often shows up in racks labeled mature, as if adding 10 details to one item somehow makes it more ladylike. But instead of adding elegance, these pieces distract, overwhelm, and date your entire look. Too many frills compete with your natural features. Instead of highlighting your face, they drown it. And worse, they often make garments look cheaper, even if they weren't. What to wear instead? Look for clean lines, rich fabrics, and subtle design details. Think a silk blouse with a quiet drape, a well-fitted dress with an interesting neckline, or a jacket with an unexpected texture. You want your outfit to enhance your presence, not fight for attention. At this stage in life, you are the detail. You don't need a dozen more sewn onto your sleeve. So there you have it, 10 things truly stylish women over 60 simply let go of. Not because they can't wear them anymore, but because they've moved on to better things. Because style after 60 isn't about trying to look younger, it's about looking current, confident, and completely comfortable in your own skin. The most elegant women aren't following trends or clinging to what used to work. They're choosing pieces that fit who they are now, graceful, bold, thoughtful, and still very much in command of their appearance. Letting go of old-fashioned habits doesn't mean giving up your identity. It means evolving it, refining it, until everything you wear feels like it belongs to the woman you've become. If this video gave you ideas, inspiration, or even just a smile, I'd love to have you subscribe. We've got more tips on ageless style, wardrobe confidence, and embracing beauty, without the noise and without the rules. Thank you for spending your time here today. And remember, true style isn't found in your closet. It's something you carry with you every step of the way.